I've got gift ideas for you that teens actually want. If you're anything like I was a few years ago, you might be a little stumped on what to get your kids when they stop asking for Lego for Christmas. I can't promise you that the teens in your life will want these gifts, but I do have 3 teenagers. They are 14, 16, and 17, and I can tell you that these are gifts that they have appreciated receiving. So, market research. I'm here to do the hard work for you. You're welcome. I will have links for all of these things in the description box, so let's get going. I'm gonna start with electronics. Wireless headphones. I imagine most teenagers probably already have some, but if your kids don't or they could use an upgrade, Christmas might be a good time to do that. We are an Apple household, and as such, most of us have AirPods. And if you can splurge on the AirPods Pro, they have this noise canceling feature so that the person with the AirPods in their ears can't hear anything else going on around them. Splurge on those if you have the money to do so. Your house might be a happier place. I know ours is, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. A Bluetooth speaker is another great gadget to have. And this Anker Soundcore 2 was actually a gift to me from my husband about 6 years ago, but one of my kids has commandeered it. It still sounds great, the battery life is still excellent, and it's really easy to pair your device to it. I've used some other Bluetooth speakers in the past that were really cheaply made, difficult to pair, and this one I just have no issues with. It's been a really great device to use. So I definitely recommend this one. There's a newer version, the Soundcore 3, so if you want to pay twice the price, I don't know how much more value you'd be getting from that, but this Soundcore 2 is a really great speaker for under $50. Another tech gadget that's maybe not exciting, but definitely useful is a portable charger or a power bank. I know phones are really expensive, and if the battery on your teen's phone has seen better days, having a power bank stashed in their backpack might be a lifesaver for them. We picked them up from Costco last year, and our sons were really happy to receive them, and my daughter has mentioned that she'd like one of her own as well. So maybe not the most exciting gift, but definitely practical and put to good use around our house. We live in Canada, so winter here is really long and really dark, and getting out of bed is really hard when it's dark and cold outside. And so a few years ago, we bought our oldest boys a wake-up light to help them get up in the morning. These come in a lot of different price points, depending on the quality that you're getting. This is a Philips brand. But basically, how this works is you set the time that you want to wake up, and it will gradually light up. It simulates a sunrise, so it helps your body and your brain to get used to the idea of it being daytime, even when the sun won't be up for hours. And it made an immediate difference in their ability to get out of bed for school. They also appreciate that this one has a wind down feature, so it gradually gets darker before they go to bed. Sometimes they'll be reading in bed before they go to sleep, so when the clock is too dark for them to actually read with, then they know, okay, it's getting late, I should put my book away and get some sleep. So this thing's been awesome. It's definitely on the pricier side, but it's been a great help to them. And from the research that we did before buying it, this is one of the best ones you can get, and definitely worth the money that we spent on it. Maybe this is just another thing that kids in cold climates will appreciate, but I feel like no matter where you are, a cozy throw blanket for your bed is a nice thing to have. Maybe a nice plush fleece one that isn't Spider-Man, that your kids loved when they were 7, right? You could take it a step further and get a heated blanket. I didn't buy this one for my daughter. She basically claimed this one as her own, so maybe I should get her one if I ever have hope of using mine again. But this is definitely a great gift for a teenager. Another thing in the vein of getting more grown-up versions of things is to get your kids a good wallet. I know wallets can be a pretty personal preference kind of item, but something is better than nothing, right? And probably better than whatever they were using when they were a kid. When they've got the growing responsibility of carrying around a debit card and a driver's license, health card, and all those important things, a safe place to keep those things is essential. I'm curious what people give as gifts in warm weather climates, because here I am with another cold weather gift suggestion for you. Good winter gloves are really nice to have. We all know that teenagers are impervious to the cold, but we old people, we just feel better knowing that they have what they need to be warm should they choose to actually just put it on. So whether my kids are waiting at the bus stop in the morning or occasionally they're driving to school, I want to know that they've got something warm to keep their hands from freezing off. Maybe this is more boy specific, but a good pocket knife is always handy. And one of my boys has already put this on his Christmas list for this year. I'm not talking about anything big, just something small with the essentials. A few people in our house have one of these already. It's a Victorinox Swiss Army knife. So it's very simple. It just has a blade and a pair of scissors, a nail file that works as a screwdriver, tweezers, and I think one of them has a toothpick, and this one has a little pen that slides out. These little knives come in handy all the time. So I can definitely see why my son asked for one of these for himself. It's not too big and bulky that it's gonna like take a bunch of space up in your pockets, but it's there when you need it. So definitely recommend one of these. Okay, so now a girl-specific one, makeup and makeup tools. You might need to do a little bit of digging to get some information regarding the specific products. That might be useful to the girl that you're buying for, but I'm sure this would be a hit. Or you just get her a gift card so she can buy whatever she wants. It will get put to use. Okay, now how about sunglasses? They don't have to cost a fortune. Just a nice pair of sunglasses can make a really great gift with a case. I would definitely recommend getting a case with your sunglasses for your kids. It'll keep them safe and they'll last a lot longer that way. This is one gift that our son has thanked me for repeatedly. He never knew he needed these until he had them, and now he's really thankful that he does. If you're finding some of these suggestions helpful, would you go ahead and hit that like button for me? Thanks so much. Okay, clothes. This could be anything that you think that they would like, but may I present to you this Amazon Essentials hooded sweatshirt. Where I'm from, we call this item of clothing a bunny hug. Why? I don't know. Does it sound stupid? Yes. Do I love it anyway? I do. Yeah, I do call it a bunny hug, even though I think it sounds stupid. But this hooded sweatshirt comes from Amazon, like I said, in over 20 colors, and it's only $25. I love a good deal, and I generally dislike plastering branding on clothes. It's just, you want me to spend 3 to 4 times the amount of money to advertise for you. No, thank you. I don't want to pay to advertise for some giant corporation. So I'll buy Amazon Essentials and not advertise it for free. I mean, I guess I'm advertising for free right now, but it's not the same. And you know that. My son's been wearing this for a year or 2. I can't remember when we bought this for him. But the color stayed vibrant and it's still really soft and cozy. So this is an amazing value for 25 bucks. I have a few book suggestions for you if your kids like to read. My daughter has been loving everything by Ali Carter lately. So this one is called All Fall Down. It's the first book in the Embassy Rose series. She's loved that entire series. So this was her recommend for you. If your kids are into fantasy, anything by Brandon Sanderson will be a hit, I'm sure, as it is with my oldest son. And my 16-year-old son is currently reading and loving a book called Steal Away Home. It's a biographical historical fiction about Charles Spurgeon and his unlikely friendship with a man born as an American slave and fighting for his freedom. So I don't have a paper copy to show you for that, but I will try to put a picture on the screen. And my final suggestion, food. You can't go wrong with food. Whatever your kids' favorite snacks are sure to be a well-received gift. Even if you don't know what their favorites are, just hit the snack aisle in your grocery store. You probably can't go wrong. Grab some Doritos, some chocolate bars. It's a pretty easy win for my kids. They're always happy to get something like that. So those are my gift ideas for teenagers for you this Christmas. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you're getting your teens, because I could use some more ideas too. Let's help each other out. And happy shopping. I'll see you again soon.